Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sega Man back with another Xbox Alpha podcast. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope everybody's playing the great games that have been coming out in Game Pass, man. We got some couple of news topics in gaming. We got some things Tuckmaster wants to talk about, so he'll be coming in a little bit. You know, he just got home. I'm doing some OT at work, so he's trying to get, maxed out and relaxed, and then he'll come in. You know what I'm saying? I sent T Reaper, a link, and of course, always my brother Hebot. I sent my brother Hebot a link, and he's always busy, man. He's always, taxiing. You know what I'm saying? And putting the grind on out there in the gaming streets. Driving his kids around and taking care of responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? That's what grown men do. You know what I mean? They take care of their responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say salute and welcome to everybody. Come and join me in the chat. You know what I mean? Come and say what's up. You know what I mean? I got my boys will be coming in soon. I hope everybody's having a great weekend, man. It's actually where I'm living at, man. It's hot out, man. It's real hot out. You know what I mean? But I'm chilling. Glad to bring another Xbox Alpha podcast. I had to take care of some things earlier. I would have had it at 2:00, but I had to go take care of some things. You know what I mean? Your boy Sega Man got responsibilities, man. I got to get them out of the way first. But welcome to the Xbox Alpha podcast, man. I'm glad. Hey, what's up, Unlimited? Unlimited Productions, man. I call Unlimited Ultimate Productions. You know what I'm saying? Because he'd be bringing that fire to you, on his channel. You can't join today? That's Unlimited. It's all good, baby. You know that, man. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you can come in on the weekend, when I do the alpha, I'll send you a link. You know that. You know what I mean? But if you're welcome to always be in the chat, my brother. That's my exile brother. Say what's up to Unlimited Productions. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to that good brother. You know what I mean? Go check out Unlimited Productions one channel. He be putting on some hot videos, man. You know what I mean? He be making some of those Sony trolls mad over there. When he puts out the truth about and exposing these toxic YouTubers out here and the toxic gaming media, always trying to damage control for the other systems. You know what I mean? And Xbox ain't shit, same old thing all the time. You know what I mean? But we're going to get into some topics today. I'm waiting for Tuck. T Reaper, I don't know where he's at. He might be missing in action today. He might come in later. We'll have to see, man. But I'll have my boy Tuck coming in here soon. But yeah, we're going to talk about a few things that one of the things that we're going to be talking about is Xbox bringing out a new expansion card. We're going to get everybody's opinion about it. You know what I mean? There goes Tuck right there. So let's get our boy DJ Tuckmaster in. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, man?
Not much, dude. How you doing?
What's going on, man? You relaxed and everything?
Yeah, I'm relaxing and everything, man. Yeah.
What's going on, man?
So it's only me and you today?
Well, I sent an invite to Hebot. He always comes in later. And then I sent one to ODT. I don't know if he's on. You'll probably catch it later. He usually, when he catches it, he comes right on. So it might just be me and you today until later. Hebot, I think, will definitely drop in probably in an hour or something like that. But what's going on with you?
Another thing, man. Just taking it easy, man. So just enjoying my wife and just enjoying life, really.
That's good. That's good. We got to remember, man, when we get time, we got to play that Aliens game together. That game is fire. It's a good game.
Yeah, that game is, oh, man. What level have you played? Have you played on the insane level yet?
Nah, man. Nah. Not yet. I probably get killed every 2 seconds, huh?
Dude, you better have. Hey, I probably did. If you have a group of people in there, y'all better have y'all shit together. Y'all better know which way y'all want to go and everything because it's definitely a team. It's definitely a team game.
Is it? Oh
yeah.
Man, I bet it is. I bet it is, man.
Yeah, let me get my little stand here. So
get your stuff straight. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. We're just starting. Unlimited Productions is in here with us. Our brother, Unlimited, he's in here chilling.
Well, Limited better come in on the studio, man. Limited need to come in.
He said he can't join today. He probably doing something. He might have his girl over or something, you know.
With all the damn advice that he always giving us and everything.
Yeah, he's probably doing something.
You turn on this TV.
Oh, okay.
But nah, man, I admit that to my job, man. Just take care of the little dogs and take care of my wife. Me and my wife went to Pennsylvania Mall. Hey, I went to get a masseuse to do my back today and all that stuff. We're gonna get my back done. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, and I advise every man to at least do it once. I mean, at least do it at least once a month. At least pamper yourself at least once a month, and it works.
That's good.
Even if you have to get your feet done, get your feet done.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, when we were on the phone talking a little bit, there was something you wanted to talk about, man. We'll talk about other things when when he bought and them come in. But what did you want to talk about? Something you heard out there in the gaming streets?
Well, I mainly want to talk about how these people always want Microsoft to do. They got to do more, or they got to do this, they got to do that. I'm like, come on, y'all. I mean, what do they have to do? I mean, they already got 32 studios. What more do you want them to do?
Yeah.
Hell. But like me and you talked about, but you even told me that you think they talking about getting Konami. And I'm telling you right now, if they get Konami, all these Sony PlayStation, they will really commit suicide. You think about Metal Gear coming to our platform, being exclusive.
Yeah.
Silent Hill. Oh, my friend, he want another Silent Hill so damn bad, it's pitiful. But the damn thing about it is Konami needed to be doing something because they haven't done nothing that's so damn long. So they might as well do something.
Yeah, they got some good IP,
Right, they got good IP, but they haven't done. When's the last time you seen it do any damn thing? It's been a long ass time.
Yeah, it has been. They need to put some of that IP. You need to bring some of that IP out, make it fresh again, make sequels to some of those IP because they have some decent games over there, man.
Right. But they haven't came out with a damn game that's so damn long. It's pitiful. I mean, especially them franchise. And those franchises do need to be made. So, hey, say hi, Sega Man. Say hi,
hey, what up, man? What up? What up, man?
Like I told y'all.
He look like he's a little camera shy. You know what I mean?
No, believe me not, he ain't shy. Believe me not. He definitely not shy. So, and then here go my little cupcake.
Oh, yeah?
Amazing.
Go the other one.
Yeah, that's the other little puppy. And that's about all, man. But no, man, I mean, I'm just kind of tired of everybody want to talk about, well, Microsoft need to do this. They need to do that. I'm like, damn. Hell, what more do they need to do? They got 32 studios. What the hell what more do you want them to do? Give them time to make these damn games, and that's it. You got to give them time. And the thing is, like you said, they coming out with games month in and month out. So it ain't nothing like we being without.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely not without games no matter what. So and that's fine and cool. So
what have you been playing? You been able to play anything?
For me?
Yeah, what have you been playing?
I mean, I play a little bit of what's that damn game that Psychonauts. I've been playing a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Man, you got to get together on the Alien game, so we got to get together on that.
Yeah.
So once we get together on the Alien game, then basically that's all I've been really on. I've been watching a lot of YouTube and been taking on my boy Unlimited Production and listen to him what he's saying and all that stuff. And I love what he said. I mean, he brings out some good content. So
Well, he always brings out good videos, man. Have you spoken to E-Rock?
I haven't spoken to E-Rock, but I listen to E-Rock too, and what he's saying is true. I mean, these Xbox people just need to just settle down and just chill the fuck out and let Microsoft do their thing. I mean, stop, saying that Microsoft, they dropped the ball. They need to do something. Hell, we're gonna have Halo, and we're gonna have Halo, and we're gonna have the Horizon and the card game come out. And after that, people won't even be talking. I mean, I heard that Deathloop's a good game, but everybody won't even be talking about Deathloop, and nobody will not even be talking about Horizon Zero Dawn on PS5. I heard that with that one guy say, "Well, the PS5 better than Horizon Zero Dawn better than any game that's on the Xbox." Please.
So so I heard that even though the game is over there on the PlayStation side, the Deathloop, they're damage controlling the game. Why? Because Microsoft owns the is it the studio or because I heard they're damage controlling the game, and it's on their system first, right? So,
but I'm like, well, how in the hell can you damage control a game? And y'all talked about this damn game, but all of a sudden, it's Microsoft on the IP. Now all of a sudden, now y'all pissed off. Yeah. Y'all pissed off.
I thought they were gamers. I thought they were gamers, right? I thought they're supposed to be enjoying games.
I don't know, man. These people crazy, man. I mean, the media street and all that stuff is really going crazy. So, I don't know what's going on with that. So I just don't understand. I mean, just because they own an IP don't mean that you stop playing the game.
Yeah.
I mean, now there's a lot of people that's enjoying it. There's a lot of people that enjoying the game, but the Sony ponies, those are the ones that we really talking about. They want to damage control everything. I mean, I guarantee it right now, if Microsoft owned their mama, they'll complain about that too.
Knowing them, they probably would. You know what I mean? Knowing them, they probably would, brother. They probably would.
Yeah, like you said, they probably would. They probably, man, they threw, man. But Darren, I like that shirt you got on, man.
Thanks, man.
That shirt's matching you and the doggone hat.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to the graphic god.
Darn, dude.
Graphic god, he does good work, man. You know what I'm saying? He graphic god, he's the best out there. You know what I'm saying?
So
I like what he does.
What did you do? You just sent him a picture of yourself?
Yeah, I sent him a picture of myself. And then what he does is he puts it into a graphic. Like he'll tell me, give me a shot of your side view. I take a shot of the front view, another side view or something. And then he does the gamer pick. He does a really good job.
Oh, man.
Really good job, man.
How long was that ago when he did that?
This was a while ago he did this, man. A while ago.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And then you can go to Redbubble. You can get yourself a shirt. You can get a mug or whatever. Stickers. You can get a hat. You can get a hoodie, with your emblem on the back.
Right.
They do a good job. They do a good job with your gamer pick on the back of everything. It's really cool, man.
Okay, wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
All right. Yeah, shouts out to Unlimited Production. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming and joining us, man, on the Alpha podcast, the Xbox Alpha podcast. But yeah, you got your Steeler hat on, huh? You're a big Steeler fan.
Like I said, you're not the only one that can be creative. Did you give my information and everything?
Yeah, I got it. You sent it through messaging, right?
I think I sent it. I think I texted to you.
Yeah, message, right?
Right.
Okay. But I got something. I'm working on something for you, and I'll let you know when I send it out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
okay.
So man, I heard that they're making a 500 gig. It's a 500 gig Seagate expansion card for the Xbox Series S and X, man. And it's supposed to be cheaper than you going out and buying the 1 terabyte. And it's supposed to be really, really good.
But how much is going to cost? I mean, how much is it going to cost?
I think around $100 something dollars, man.
And it's 500 gig?
It's a 500 gig. It's so you don't have to pay, the full price for the 1 terabyte, because the 1 terabyte right now is $219, I believe. $219.
Dude, just come down on price with that terabyte for number one. It's almost been out for a whole damn year. Come out to, I mean, if they make it 150, I get one. I mean, 500 gigs, okay, that's nice. But
hey,
I mean,
man, you know what? We got some kind of imposter in here, man. My boy saying, yeah, his name is Phil Spencer, and it ain't our Phil Spencer. He's saying, "What's up with Grandpa Gaming?" But we got him in here already, man.
Oh, talking about me?
Oh, he talking about me, man. I don't know who he is, but you know what I got to do to him, right? You know what I got to do to him, right?
Rough him up.
Yeah, man. I gotta rough him up, man. You know what I mean?
I gotta call you Grandpa Gaming. Hell, in that damn case, he might as well start calling me Great Grandpa Gaming.
You know who he is? He's probably one of that dude. What's his name? Video Fat Face Lover or whatever his name is.
Right.
It's probably one of his minions. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. But I gotta let you go, man, because we're in here talking about gaming, man. We're not in here, cooning and clowning it up like you are, man. So I gotta let you go, man. Peace. Have a good day on your new block. So I gotta let them go, man. They like to come in here. That's what I mean. And it's the sad part about it, man. It's the really sad part about it, man, is they don't have nothing better to do, man. You know what I mean? So come in here and bother your boy Sega, man. They ass hurt mad because we're talking about Xbox, But I had to let his ass go.
I mean, why are they so jealous?
Section.
I mean, why are they so jealous of the Xbox? I mean, I don't get that.
I don't know, man. They always over here bothering us. You're supposed to be playing all the greatness you got on your system, but they gotta be over here bothering us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, it's like my one friend. He's a PS clown and all that stuff. But the only game that he's been playing here lately is like Assassin's Creed. Been playing the Odyssey, and he already finished all the other PS5 games. But now he finally said, "Well, now I finally got Deathloop, and I finally bought it." He said, but that's the only game I got to play. Yeah. I said, well, what about them damn PS5 games that you already got? What you talking about? Greatness awaits. Single player games. I mean, hell, you turn around and get every damn trophy that you can get on a damn game and all that stuff. But I just want to know what's wrong. I mean, I just tell them. I just want to know what the hell's wrong. I mean, y'all talk about greatness awaits, but y'all playing the same damn game over and over and over again. But like Sega Man said, we over here eating fat with ham hocks, neck bones, chitlins, and all that stuff. I mean, I'm just saying, we eating high on the hog, and y'all just eating the same damn shit. Okay?
I mean, what do they have? Let's be honest, okay? We have a lot to talk about on Saturdays when we do our podcast. We talk about games that are in Game Pass. We're talking about games that are going to be coming, like Halo Infinite. Forza Horizon, Forza Horizon 5 is right around the corner. So I mean, we just have a lot of good games to talk about. You know what I mean?
That's right.
They got stuff that they could talk about that might be coming later on in a couple years. So why don't they go over there and talk about that game?
You know what? They can still talk about that game that's coming out 6 months from now.
Which one's that? Horizon? What is it?
Horizon.
Oh, okay. So that'll be coming out soon.
Like I told my friend, he goes through and say, well, why you're not excited about a game that's coming out 6 months from now? I said, dude, what's the whole point of being excited about a game that you can't play until 6 months? He gonna say, well, you can enjoy the glory of it coming out. I said, dude, You think that I'm gonna sit around here and just harp over a game that come out 4 months from now? I said, man, dude, that's a waste of my damn time. I said, if I harp over that, I really need to be shot.
Yeah.
Shit. I said, man, please. I said, dude, anybody who turn around and be harping out, on a game that's not coming out in a couple of months is crazy. But I guess they don't have nothing else coming out, so I guess they got to do what they got to do.
What are you thinking about? Now I might actually buy. I'm thinking about buying that expansion card. Now I heard it was announced in France somewhere or something like that. Like it got leaked. But it's better if you're a consumer and you really can't afford right now to go out and get that 1 terabyte. That's a $219. Then you can get a 500 gig. I know a 500 gig doesn't seem like much, but if you can get it for like $100 something or 100 even or whatever, that's kind of good. I mean, you still got more memory you're adding to it.
Yeah.
You can get the bigger one. You know what I'm saying? So it's not bad, and you got to expect to pay these prices for an SSD. An SSD card. You know what I mean? It's you're gonna pay a little more than just buying a regular external hard drive or external drive you hook up to these systems, these new next gen systems. So that's not really bad price. If it's going to be around 100 mark error, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's like half of a terabyte.
Yeah, it's 500 gigs. 500 gigs.
Yeah, that's not bad. If it's $100 and people, if it gives you more memory, but as far as I'm concerned, and I'm like you. I mean, I'm like you, Sig, man. Once I get through playing the game, I'm taking it off my hard drive.
Yeah.
I mean, now if I do get a terabyte, that's fine. But if I don't, if there's a game that I know that I'm not gonna play anymore, I just take it off my hard drive, and I really don't worry about it that much. So
yeah.
But it's just like you said. Overall, I mean, I just get so tired of ponies. They just nitpicking and just stop petitioning for our damn games, and that's all they do. That's all they ever want is our damn games, and that's sad. That's all they ever do.
I mean, that's all they they talk about. Like they're saying that some people on the Xbox side are making a petition for that Wolverine game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're out there saying that.
Coming out, what, 6 years from now?
Who wants to petition that? I know I don't. I mean, if that's what I mean, hey, they got games coming over there. That's cool. Wolverine, whatever. That's what you get into. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, but I don't need the petition for that game. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to, be mean or anything, but I think a lot of the diehard Xbox dudes are not really petitioning anything that they got over there to come over here. To be honest with you, you know what I mean?
Dude, that's a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to play something over there, you go play the PlayStation. I mean, if that's what you're into, you know what I mean? But it's just because what it is. It's because every game we come out with, like Ori, Cuphead, all different type of games we get over here, they make petitions for them to go over there. They get ass hurt and butt hurt because of some of the games we get, but yet Xbox got no games. but yet you're petitioning our game. So does that make any sense to you?
That don't make no damn sense to me at all, man.
No sense whatsoever. We have no games, but yet you're petitioning for our games. But that doesn't make no sense.
It's like this one thing I don't understand. Okay, you know what? We're not even see the thing that they talking about Wolverine. Okay, we get Indiana Jones coming out. We're not even talking about that game. We're not even talking about that game because you know why? Because it's not coming out until we don't know when.
Yeah.
So we don't talk about games like that right now. I mean, I didn't even hear nobody mention up Wolverine at all. Maybe not until I just mention it right now.
Yeah.
But nobody ain't worried about that game until it comes out.
Yeah.
And don't tell when it's gonna come out. I mean, hell, it might be 3 years. I mean, I think it might be like 3 years from now, but you never can tell.
Hey man, we got our brother Hebot's with us. He just joined us.
Yo,
Damn
What's up,
time.
our brother Hebot? What's up?
yo,
That
what's
damn
going
time,
on?
Hebot.
What's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
Founders Inc? What's
How
up,
are you?
Hebot?
What's going on, brother?
What's
going
up,
on, man?
hey? What's
Nah,
up,
just
Spartacus?
here ready to talk Sony shit. I love it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
You
we
know
know
this.
you're the professor. We know you're the professor of all professors of the Hebot, of the Xbox and the PlayStation Nation.
No, I just like being the professor of shitting on Sony because they fucking suck dick and they corny. And nobody else has the courage to do it because they want to fucking bend over and take a Sony cock. No, not me. It's not happening.
Yep.
Never happened.
Yep.
So
What happened? What's good?
yeah, I heard that one little comment that guy said about you. You know, talking about, I said, what makes a gamer, and I said, no, what he was saying.
Every single one of them took my video out of context because they're not listening. You gotta listen
Yeah,
to
he took it
understand.
really out of content.
Yeah.
But see,
I'm not talking about preferences or games that you like to play. I'm talking about no real gamer says I'm not playing the game because they don't have photorealistic graphics. No gamer says that. That's a real gamer.
no
Only a
gamer said that.
casual. Only a casual thinks like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And they took
Or
that shit
only a
out of
person that plays
content.
video games because it's just something fun to do. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And like you said, I read between the contents, and then I listened to his video. I said, that's not what Hebot is saying.
That's not what I ever say. People love taking what I say and skewing the words around
Oh yeah, all the time.
to make me look bad.
All the time.
But if you use your brain, you can tell and you can learn and you can understand what I'm saying. I speak very clearly. I'm about to do like my brother Unlimited said.
Hey,
I'm gonna do the video, keep it moving, I answer nobody. Look, I explained. If you don't understand it, then go back to school and learn.
Yep.
Because I can't keep doing that, bro. I feel like a broken record all the time.
well, I agree with you on that too, Hebot.
Like all this stupidity back and forth. I see that you put Microsoft buying too much studios. Yeah, of course they have to buy studios because that's how they're gonna keep feeding Game Pass, and they never had studios like that. Why not?
Well, and another thing too, and that keep them from being screwed by other developers too.
Exactly. Look how many people they help. Look how many people they help independently. Insomniac was one of them with Sunset Overdrive. And what happened? Oh, we want to stay dependent. We don't want to be owned. Ted Price. I remember in the interview with IGN, with Giant Bomb. No, we don't want to be owned. We love this independency. We're very grateful that Microsoft gave us the ability to make an IP that we can actually keep and retain because all the IPs that we did with Sony, they actually kept it. The only way we did them was if they owned them. Blah, 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 blah. And what they do. Ted Price bent over with Ted Price bent his cooler over alongside all the 200 employees at Insomniac and let Sony fuck them in the ass without no Vaseline because they got paid like prostitutes by today's standards. $235 million and Rare that got bought because fucking Nintendo didn't even want them because they made content that was too adult back in the 64 era. Like, oh, no. They didn't even advertise their shit. They fucking hid Conquer from the audience in E3. They didn't want them to see it because they were embarrassed because it was too vulgar or too adult for their standards and their reputation. They put the game hiding in the back, okay, where you had to get special permission and go see it because it was an insult to their brand. And then they sold Rare for $375 million back then, almost 25 years ago. They made more money than Insomniac did in an acquisition. And these dummies they want to go on Twitter, try to act all hard. Yeah, Spider-Man is never coming to Xbox. Yeah, you didn't have that same energy when you wanted to make Sunset. And Sony said no. And only Microsoft gave you the money. As a matter of fact, Microsoft gave them the money to make that engine for Sunset Overdrive. That's how they built it. Huh? But Microsoft still has that publishing right for the game, so I hope they don't even sell it to them, so they can't bring out Sunset Overdrive ever to PlayStation. Fuck them, right? You want to have that fucking attitude? Motherfuckers are dumb. They don't think. It's stupid. They don't fucking think. They don't think. They want to think with their anal crack. Microsoft helped Respawn with Titanfall when nobody else wanted it. What happened? EA went and bought them, and they sold out behind them because at that point Microsoft didn't have money to buy studios because they weren't being backed by the Microsoft brand. That's why they were talking about they were even trying to sell the Division at one point because they had not made enough money for Microsoft standards, for this brand standard. They want to make billions of dollars. And when Phil came in 2015 and proved to them that it was profitable, Satya Nadella, what he do? Oh, right. Bah, 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 bah. Here, open purse. Buy whatever you need. We'll take care of you. We're going to support you. And what has happened since then? The brand has grown. The Division has grown. Now they're worth like $600 billion alone, just the Microsoft Division alone. Okay? And these motherfuckers want to compare it to a $42 billion fucking anal cancerous, having anorexic division of Sony. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yep.
You stupid? You're stupid? Yeah, they're buying studios, and I guarantee you they'll buy more studios and build studios as well. Because you got to keep feeding Game Pass. Matter of fact, the whole existence of Sony since they started, was buying IPs and developers. How you could be so moronic and not know this? Their whole existence was buying IPs, buying developers since the PS1 era. Because they had billions of dollars back then because they were an electronic company. They didn't earn their stripes in the gaming division and the gaming community, the gaming industry. No, they mudslinged their way in, gave Sega and Nintendo a middle finger, even though Nintendo was mudslinging too, so I didn't feel too bad for Nintendo. But for Sega, no, because Sega earned their stripes. But Nintendo used to do grimy shit too. They mudslinged their way, and now everybody want to act like they don't know this, or like they never did this, or like they built studios from internal. No, they only built 5 main studios. That was Bend, Japan, SOE, Monica, and Polyphony, and they closed 2 of those studios down. Every other studio, from Sucker Punch to Naughty Dog to Guerrilla Games, the fucking Ready at Dawn one that did the other shit, they bought them studios.
Yeah.
They bought them. They didn't build Jack Diddly Dick Squad. Meanwhile, Microsoft built Turn 10, 343s, the ID at Xbox Studio, Microsoft Studio, and fucking Coalition, and now the Initiative. In less time.
Yep.
Microsoft, they bought Mojang because Mojang went to them. Microsoft bought Rare, because Rare, Nintendo didn't want them. That's why they bought them. Microsoft bought Press Play. They bought Twisted Pixel, had a 5-year contract. Then they wanted to go independent. What did Microsoft do? They let them go. No problem. Take your independency. Even let them keep their IPs. Huh? And what happened? What are they doing now? Nothing. They're failing. None of their games. Failing. No doing shit. All that creativity behind Twisted Pixel, and their games don't sell shit because all they're doing is VR games that are unique and nice, and nobody's buying them. Because why? VR's a fucking failure too.
Yeah,
that's fucking wrong.
Well, they just make niche games.
Huh? Get the fuck out my fucking face. Yeah. Meanwhile, they did great games like Loco Psycho, Comic Jumper, and fucking even the one for Kinect, that Gunstringer, that was fucking unique and awesome. And people were like, oh, I never played them games. What games are those? Those don't look to the standards of video games. They cost $20, so they cheap. They're not good. Fuck you, you fake fucking gamers. Y'all fucking fake. All you motherfuckers that never touched them fucking games are fucking fake. Because if you gave a fuck about video games, you'll discover video games. You don't care about graphics only, or games that are exclusive to your preferred platform only, or now all of a sudden superhero games. Why? Because they're only tied to PlayStation consoles now, when there's been hundreds and hundreds of video games based off superheroes, which I made a video game collection of fucking superhero fucking games that I have that I should be having out soon. It's a little long, but I'll have it out soon sometime today. Huh? Talking about the fucking goddamn topic. You fucking hypocrites, you frauds, you ingrates, you ignorant, dumb, mindless, motherfucking spineless motherfuckers. You all suck big fat cock. All of you. Y'all fake. And if you don't like it, come at me. We'll debate anytime, and we'll fucking. I'll prove to you, y'all fucking fake.
They won't do it. They don't have the
They won't fucking do it because they're not gonna get exposed.
Hey, what was that game?
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that shit.
What was that game that came out in February that went to the PlayStation?
Oh, which one, man? The medium? Who the fuck is buying the
Ain't talking
medium?
about that
You
shit.
haven't fucking seen that one PlayStation guy talk about the medium. But
Nope.
yet them
Not
motherfuckers,
one.
oh, yeah, we put the medium on PS5. This the leading platform. It's the 10 million plus. Look at that shit. That shit didn't even sell 10,000 copies, I bet you. You stupid, dumb motherfuckers that made Layers of Fear, Blair Witch, The Overture, or Observer, and niggas didn't buy your shit.
Brother.
They should have
Motherfuckers
kept.
don't buy your games.
They
Only Xbox motherfuckers support you.
They should
Huh?
have kept. They should have kept loyalty. They should have kept their loyalty, and they would have been okay.
No, because Microsoft helped them build the game, right?
Yeah.
Helped them publish it, helped them develop it, helped them fund it, right? And then they didn't even have the decency to give us a physical copy for those that like physical, right? But since they had no choice to put it physical on PlayStation because they don't give you an option, right? But they don't have smart delivery, and because they want to charge you for every fucking thing you do,
So,
right?
so you know what? I'm
What
like
happened?
you on that.
Oh yeah, guys, you can have a physical. You can have a physical copy now, but you're paying us $50. No, fuck you. I'm not paying you $50, motherfucker. I supported you day one and paid $30 for a digital copy that I gotta worry for the rest of my life if I'm gonna have access to it or not, because it's digital. So no, fuck you. I'll buy that game when it's on the fucking bin in GameStop for $10 physical. Fuck you. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
Go make your Silent Hill.
You know what?
Go make your
I'm like you,
go
man.
make your fucking Silent Hill with Konami, because we all know that's what you're doing, and we all know that's why you didn't want Microsoft to buy you, because I'm pretty sure they tried to buy you, but no, you want to chase that Japanese clout. Konami ain't do shit in years. Konami worried about pachinko machines. Konami is fucking garbage, just like Sega is now, garbage. Okay? Yakuza, garbage. That Persona, garbage. Sega is a shadow of their former self. And what? What happens? Oh, we don't, we want to make Silent Hill because it's going to be a great masterpiece. Yeah? I didn't see none of those Silent Hills make numbers. Go look at the Silent Hill numbers, how much they sold through the years. Crap. The only one that sold well was the first two, because it was the first time ever in history that they were out, and it was something new on PS1 at that time. So get your information right, get your facts right before you open your fucking mouth. Every time you open your mouth, you sound stupid. You sound dumb. Look at Downpour. Downpour was a good Silent Hill game. Did people play it? No. The one for the Wii that also came out for the PS, I think 3. Did people buy it? No. So why all of a sudden everybody's hyping Silent Hill? Oh yeah, because Kojima was gonna make one with Benicio del Toro. Oh my God, it was that demo. What was the demo called? IP? The IP demo or whatever the fuck with that girl?
Yeah.
Them niggas was hyping up a fucking demo. You dumb cunts. A fucking demo.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Corny ass shit. A fucking demo.
And that was it.
The IP demo. Now, oh, everybody's a fucking, like, it's just like the Wolverine fans. Had a fantastic Wolverine game in the Wolverine Origins last gen. Nobody played it. It didn't sell. And what happened? Now, all of a sudden, everybody and Jesus Christ himself is a Wolverine fan now. Everybody.
Yeah.
We're Wolverine fans now. Oh my God. I can't wait for Wolverine. I'm so high. Oh my God. Wolverine.
He bought. It was just like I was telling
Motherfucker, you didn't even go watch Logan the movie. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Stop that nonsense.
It was like I was telling Second Man earlier. Okay, listen. We know Indiana game's gonna come out. We don't know when it's gonna come out, but we're not hyped over that game until it get close to being released. But now
Until it comes out, right? Exactly. But when Indiana Jones was announced, the first thing they said, "Oh no, that can't be exclusive. You're crazy. Microsoft don't own the IP.
Yeah.
You crazy? Microsoft don't own the IP. No." That game can't be exclusive. Are you crazy? How dare Microsoft? Really? Where's that same energy for Spider-Man 2? Where's that same energy for Wolverine? Where's that same energy for Final Fantasy VII Remake? Where's that same energy for Forspoken that they bought flat out a 2-year exclusivity from Square? Huh?
Yeah.
Now there's ramblings that they might be in talks of buying Square, and they're like, oh, hell no, they buy Square, they'll kill Square. Really? Didn't Sony own 19% shares of Square for over 25, 30 years, and all they did was put their games on PlayStation? And still this day, Sony has never done a motherfucking thing for them? Huh? But they're still sucking Sony dick?
Yeah.
Huh? Get the fuck out of my face! But they were able to put all them games, or old pieces of shit that look like fucking 8-bit games from back in the day for free on Game Pass. You know why? Because Microsoft gave them a fat fucking check up front for those games. That's why. That's why. Because Microsoft is good as long as you get paid by them. But when they help you, like they did Cuphead and Studio MDHR and Moon Studios and Playful Game Studios that made Super Lucky Sale, help them make their fucking dreams a reality. Help the niggas from PUBG put the game on console, make their dreams a reality, and all their games did nothing but succeed and made all this money. That's when they were good. But then at the end of the day, they couldn't even keep their contractual contract saying that Cuphead would be a lifetime exclusive, no, or Ashes would be lifetime exclusive, no. Why? Because we want to go on PlayStation. It's the leading platform. We want all those people to play the game. Please, Microsoft, please. What happened? It went on the console. That shit ain't show shit on PlayStation. So you think I feel sorry for them? No. You got what you deserve. Fuck you. I'm glad your game failed. Fuck you for not having no principles, no integrity, and nothing else, or all of the above. Fuck you. Good. I'm glad your game failed. I'm glad that your next game for Moon Studios is going to be published by somebody else, because you motherfuckers ain't going to do what you call it. You're not going to screw Microsoft over again with the excuse of, oh, because we're all over the place. We're not in one house or underneath one roof. We can't really be bought. Nigga, it's a virtual era. Right now, everybody's doing game virtually. Get the fuck out my face with that shit. That's what House Marquee is. House Marquee got bought. House Marquee has done games only for Sony except for one, Outland. One game. And the rest has all been with Sony, and we all failed. And what happened? When Sony said, you want to be part of our family? They say, yes, sir, Sony, we love you. We love you. And where are the sales for Returnal? Where are the sales for Returnal? Where are the sales for Returnal? 580,000 copies. Fuck Returnal. It's garbage. We don't like it. But yet, they're in the right house. They made the right decision. They're with the right family. They're with Tony. Fuck all them dumb motherfuckers. Fuck all of them. Fuck them. Yes.
The person who's supposed to make Scalebound, where the hell they at? The people who's supposed to make Scalebound, where the hell they at? You don't hear that. They're trying to beg Microsoft to make Scalebound now. So where the fuck they at? That's where I want to know. Where the hell they at? We ain't even heard nobody talk about theirs.
On fire out here in the Xbox Alpha podcast. Shout out to all the Alpha brothers joining your boy Sega Man.
I mean, you hear what I'm saying, Sega?
Huh?
You hear what I said? Where the hell is the people that supposed to make Scalebound? I mean, they beg Microsoft to make it. Microsoft, nah, fuck y'all. We don't need y'all to make it.
The Microsoft, man, they gave them all that money, man, and they ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? They got their ass busted wide open.
Didn't do a damn thing, and then all of a sudden they want to turn around and come out and apologize, saying, well, it wasn't Microsoft's fault. I say, hell, y'all should have said that.
Salute to Rain G4. What's up, my brother?
Hell, y'all should have said that shit day one. But Microsoft over there trying to tell you to take off and give you the chance to turn around and try to recoup around and get the game right. But no, y'all didn't do that shit at all. So no, I'm like what he about to say on that shit. Yeah. Fuck all of them. I mean, that's the reason why Microsoft said the hell with it. If we're gonna do that, we might as well buy our own damn studios and be done with it.
Salute, my brother.
And that's the way you do it, Microsoft. I'm glad you went on there and bought your own damn studios so you can do your own damn thing.
Well, that's what makes sense. Look, they help with Rise. What happened?
Microsoft.
Look what happened. They help with Rise.
But you can make these little IPs.
What's up, Lewis?
Microsoft give you all this money.
Hey, Chuck. What happened when they help with Rise?
I'm like
they help with Rise
on that shit. Fuck all of y'all.
Can you guys hear me?
Damn companies.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me?
They don't show no loyalty.
You hear me?
Yeah, no. What I'm trying to say is, look, they helped out with Rise Son of War.
Second man.
Yeah, you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Then Dead Rising 4, they wanted to cry open.
On that. I mean, they don't show no loyalty or nothing.
Then they said
so when you don't show no loyalty to me, why in the hell should I want to rank back me?
Huh?
Yeah, but yeah,
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, brother.
You know, they helped out with Rise, and then Crytek is giving them the middle finger. There's no Rise on Rome 2. They helped out with fucking Dead Rising 3. Then, can we bring Dead Rising 4 to PS4? Give you a year exclusivity? Okay, what happened? Dead Rising 4 didn't fucking sell. Huh? They went and bought fucking Gears from Epic to save the IP because Epic said clear as day, we're not doing shit with this. This is garbage. We're not doing nothing with it. Save the IP. Yep. And then niggas said, Gears 4 is not good enough. Gears 5 is not good enough, even though they changed things, did things different, and all they were talking about was, we want these IPs to be different. We want them to take risk and try different things. But yet God of War makes a new game that all it is platformer of war. Give your fucking son a chore of war, and you can't even jump a war, and everybody fucking sucks the dick out of it and became Game of the Year. Get the hell out of my fucking face with that shit, bro. Fuck out of here. The bullshit is so steep and extensive, but these motherfuckers want to act like they had amnesia. Oh, come on, guys. Let's play the neutral card. Let's be about gaming. Yeah, I'm about fucking gaming. But you ain't going to sit here and act like you've been about Microsoft and Xbox when you were the first motherfuckers talking shit and slandering them, and when they had no reason to do that, when all they were doing was saving and helping gaming and the developers and the industry. Then they made Game Pass, backwards compat, adaptive controller to include people that have disabled, gave us an elite controller for those who want to play in the league of fucking competition. Microsoft has done nothing but give you and 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 give you, and all you motherfuckers do is complain it's not good enough. No, you're not good enough for Microsoft, you dumb fucks. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. Fuck you. Go on PlayStation. Stay over there. Pay your $70. Pay your upgrades. Pay for no backwards compat. Pay for your risk of SSD exchange where your console will probably blow the fuck up if you don't do it correctly. Pay for your stupid PS5 and stay over there. Get the fuck out of Xbox and get the fuck out of here if you don't like it.
Yep. It's simple as that.
If you don't like Microsoft, stop talking about them and get the fuck out of here. It's that simple.
Bounce.
They don't need you.
You know?
Microsoft don't need none of these dummies. None of these dummies that complain day in, day out. They're worse than an abused wife in a relationship. They worse than them. Worse than them. Nigga, I'm tired of this shit. I'm here. I wanna rock with Xbox gamers and all types of gamers, but I wanna rock with people that are real. Not that are fake, not that are half-assed, not that are for a limited time when things are going our way. That's when you cool with Xbox, and the minute it don't go right, oh my God, we gotta turn our back because we're gonna get jumped. Forget that. You mean you got no spine, you're weak, you have no fucking spine. You the first motherfuckers, like my boy, listen, it's like my boy Sega Man, or Sega Forever, God bless his soul wherever he is, always said, these are the type of dudes that if you want a fucking war, or if there was an apocalypse, they're the first ones that will stab you in your back when they're supposed to have your back. Okay?
Yeah.
In fucking Braveheart. Remember in Braveheart? When he went to see the guy at the end of the movie, when he realized he did something wrong, and then his own boy that was his sidekick gave him in, and that's how they captured him, and that's the only reason they took him out, because if not, he would have took out that whole goddamn empire. That's exactly how those motherfuckers are. Weak. You gotta be more scared of them than the actual ponies. And the reason why I respect Sony fans is because at least those motherfuckers got their back. They don't turn their back on each other. Them niggas suck each other's dick and they don't look no other way. They act like real tribes. They act like a real goddamn army. They don't turn their back on themselves. Xbox motherfuckers? What? We the fucking gayest and corniest and most fakest community I've ever seen in gaming history. In history of gaming. And I don't give a fuck if you mad at me and you don't like it. I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here for you to like me. I'm here to be real to people that want to hear the real, that want to know the real, that want real gamers to talk, that love and appreciate gaming.
That's what's up.
Not no BS, not no fake shit, Not no, let kumbaya shit when it works in your favor. No, gamers that are real. That's what I want to pay attention. I don't want hypocrites. I don't want people to follow my channel and be on my channel, talk about, I subscribe to you. And the minute I say something they don't like about Sony or that they don't agree with, they want to unsubscribe and then call me a jerk or call me an idiot or call me a leftist or call me some type of shield to corporates or corporate slave to Microsoft. No. I don't do none of that shit. I speak facts with facts, and I tell you the facts. If you don't want to hear them, that's a you problem. That's not a he-bot problem. That's a you problem. But I'm not going to change who I am and my integrity and be who I am and be a real person in the industry, in the community, just so that I can cater to what is popular and to be accepted by fake shills and fake fans. I'm not doing that. Yes. It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. You crazy as hell. You like me for me, and if you don't, listen. Thank you for stopping by. Life goes on. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. I don't want fake friends. I want real friends. I don't want fake subscribers. I want real subscribers. I don't want fake fans. I want real fans. I don't want fake supporters. I want real supporters. I don't give a fuck about the bag or the purse. If it comes, then hallelujah. Thank God for helping me get the bag. But I'm not going to get it sacrificing my integrity and turning over, bending over and being a fucking faggot and letting somebody put a fucking cock up my ass. It's not happening. It's not happening.
He want to know where his chitlins at, huh?
Yeah. E-Rock, send you a message.
You tell E-Rock, I'm gonna send him airmail to his ass. Straight up. If you want the shit that bad.
Sega Forever's in the chat, He-Bot.
It's what I wish they would have had.
No, but he about right about all that stuff, y'all. I mean, it don't make no damn sense, y'all. I mean, we like rocking with real folks. I don't like dealing with fake ass people either. I'm just glad to see what Microsoft did. They bought the studios that they need to buy because they was getting tired of people screwing them. They were supposed to make the IPs for them, and they got screwed. I mean, they got screwed last generation, y'all.
They did.
Yeah, basically, they got screwed. I mean, they got screwed at Scalebound. I mean, a lot of these damn companies screwed them. I mean, they go and they help the people who made their last game in February. Name their game again. They helped them make the damn game. They screw them, okay? They went to PlayStation. Nobody even playing that game on PlayStation. Nobody is not even talking about that game on the PlayStation. So why the hell? I mean, and I'm like He-Bot for the first damn time. I didn't understand what He-Bot was saying at first about loyalty, but damn it, if Microsoft help you make the damn game, they help you publish the damn game. Damn it, at least stay to your word. Don't fucking go to PlayStation just because you can turn around and try to do this. You made most of your money from the Xbox brand when you was broke as hell. When they try to help your ass, no, you want to go over there and put that shit on Sony. And hey, I'm with He-Bot on that all the damn way, and I piss off about that my damn self. I don't even care about that. I mean, it's about loyalty. And about damn time, and for the first time, He-Bot, I love you, my brother, and I understand what the hell you're talking about, loyalty. Because these motherfuckers do not show loyalty in the game street. I mean, it's not like Microsoft did not try to help them. They helped them, but they screwed Microsoft, so Microsoft said, fuck it,
My question would be, Tuck, my question, right? Not to cut you off, I'm sorry. My question would be to any Sony fan, what did Sony do last generation for any developer or publisher? Because they didn't help my man that created Shenmue, Yu Suzuki. They didn't help him. They didn't help Insomniac. They didn't help Insomniac. What they did was they referred Insomniac to Marvel Disney when they made that deal. Then when they saw that they made all that money, or they had good enough capital coming in from a comic book game for the first time in a long time, because the only game that really had that kind of effect was Batman Arkham series on 360, and then it moved over to the Batman Arkham Knight on the Xbox One and PS4, right? Then they say, oh yeah, we've acquired Insomniac. And Insomniac took the bag, even though it wasn't big, or by today's standard, it's still not that big. Because why? Because they know that if they're gonna have more success with Marvel games, they're gonna get credibility. They're gonna get that perception. Oh, Insomniac Games, fantastic studio, and that's what people have been saying. But yet, when they made 15 Ratchet and Clank games, when they made all the Resistance games, Fuse, Song of the Deep, Sunset Overdrive, they never got those accolades. You see what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Never got them. Oh yeah, they make good platformers. Ratchet and Clank's good platformer. I would think so. They made 15 games for Sony for them. I would think so. Right?
Yeah.
So then, now, because it's a Spider-Man game, that's not even a new IP, it's not something they created because they usually create their own things. Now they're great. Now they're fantastic when they didn't even do anything new in the new Spider-Man game. Nothing. They did nothing new. Nothing. They didn't do nothing that Beanox or Treyarch did first with Activision that actually paved the way for Spider-Man games. They did nothing. Not one thing. All they did was better quality graphics because it was better hardware, and mocap technology because that's what Sony does with all their games because they're a movie studio and use their mocap studios to make those transfers of people's performance, to make it feel like, oh, look, the cutscenes look like movies. Look. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Right.
It's not creativity or something they created and made. No. It was a human being performance that they recorded, put it in the game, and transferred graphics on top, and they did the performance, and they only wrote the story. Okay? That's it. That's it. They didn't create nothing new for the game. I would love to know, and someone to tell me what Sony did last gen. What did they do, and even this gen, for any developers to help them? Because Street Fighter, they bought exclusivity, but the actual creator himself said, oh, I want this game on PlayStation. I don't want it nowhere else. He wanted the deal.
I mean, it's like Square Enix, with Tomb Raider. Hell, shit,
They helped them too. If it wasn't for Xbox, Tomb Raider was going to be episodic. It wasn't probably even going to be made.
Hell, Square Enix about to belly up. They're about to belly up too.
You know what I mean? It was Microsoft who helped.
Shit.
They helped with the remaster of Tomb Raider, of the reimagination.
That's right.
And they helped with the Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was the second one.
Right.
And they said it themselves. If it wasn't for Microsoft help with development and funding, right? We would have never been able to move Tomb Raider before. And yet, Tomb Raider still went to PS4 because they didn't do it where they were trying to keep it away from the other fan base. They did it where it was just going to be timed exclusive to fight and combat that Uncharted was going to be one of those holiday games for that season. But then Sony made the announcement and pushed Uncharted to April that following year. So it made Microsoft look like the snobs, even though they helped them. You see what I'm trying to say?
And that game still didn't sell shit on the PS5, on the PS4.
Which one? What do you mean?
Because everybody already played the damn game already. It was a year exclusive.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Xbox, Aaron Greenberg came out and said it sold 7 million copies before it went on PC, before it went to PlayStation. I still have the receipt, still have it. And when it went on PlayStation, it sold like 1 million copies. That was it.
And that's it.
And it was the leading platform. You see what I'm saying? So that idea of, oh, if it comes on PlayStation, it's going to sell better than Xbox, that's also a lie. That's not true.
And that's not true.
That's also a lie. That's not true either. That's a lie. I would say more it would depend on the game, because if it was a Japanese-centric game that's always been on PlayStation, then yeah. If it comes out on PlayStation, I would say it would sell way more than it would on Xbox. But now with something like Game Pass, if they put it on Game Pass, it would probably have more discovery on Xbox, because a lot more new people would play it, and Xbox gamers would try it that never tried it before, perhaps. And that potentially would lead up to better sales long term. Not right away, but long term. And that's what I would say. But other than that whole idea, that's bullshit. It's BS. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Another game too, Titanfall. Shit, now Titanfall.
That's what I said with Respawn Studios. That's what I said.
Yeah, they bellied up too. Shit, fuck them.
And then EA bought them because they knew at that time Microsoft didn't have money to buy studios. It wasn't until Phil took helm and he reversed everything that was going on as far as perception and trying to do better for Microsoft and the fan base and started doing different things that they started to make money again. And he proved to Satya that the Xbox division was profitable. Once he did that, it was an open purse. And he still says it's open purse still because they're still making money with the Xbox division.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
of course, they're gonna keep buying studios because why? Because they have a service that's gonna need games from all types of genres and from independent studios, from AA studios, from multi-plats, from in-house studios, first-party studios. You got to keep feeding it in order for it to keep being interesting enough where people are going to keep shelling out the money monthly to keep subscribing, right? It's that simple.
Right.
I mean, it's not rocket science. It's that simple. I don't think it's necessarily a Microsoft saying, well, you know what, we're just going to buy everybody out, monopolize the whole industry, and own everything. That's not really the thought process behind it. The thought process is we need more games to feed the subscription. And we got to have enough. We got to have enough people. We got to have enough people, right? We got to have enough people. I hear you. We got to have enough people, right? In the industry, I mean, in our back, right? That we own, that are in-house, that can keep making games. One comes out, the team is making another game. One comes out, another team making another game. It's just, it makes perfect sense. It's common sense and logic that they have to do this. Anybody with common sense and logic would understand that this has to be done. Not because they're trying to outcast everybody, so to speak. You know what I mean?
And me and Save Man was talking about earlier today. If they bat out Konami, shit, we can't play. Say they'll commit suicide, man. They wouldn't know what to do. They'll commit suicide because they want Silent Hill so damn bad on their system. But I don't know if they're gonna buy them. I don't know who they're gonna buy next. But we talk about it.
Yeah, what's your theory on that, Hebot? I heard they're going to be making another acquisition, man, to buy some studios. What do you think?
Make another acquisition? I mean,
would not be made possible.
Again, they don't have enough studios to sustain Game Pass yearly with enough content every single month. So you have to buy more studios.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, as far as it being big studios, who knows? It depends, because there's not a lot of big studios that are willing to sell. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Ubisoft, they're not going to want to sell because they're okay on their own. You see what I'm saying?
But we ain't worried about Ubisoft. Ubisoft ain't nothing to worry about.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Or somebody like Take-Two, right? They have a lot of money that they make. They don't really need Microsoft to be okay, right?
Sega.
You know what I mean? I'll get to it. So what would make sense at this point would be for them to get up and coming developers like the people who did Plague's Tales, for example, right? Which is Asobo, right? Because they have a lot of potential, they're growing, and Microsoft has a good relationship with them, right?
Yeah.
What would make sense for them to get is somebody like let's say Crytek, because Crytek, they're not making no money. That's why they keep remastering Crysis 600 times, it looks like right now, right?
Yeah.
The game Hunt hasn't done well for them. You know what I'm saying? They can build up on relationships that they have already, and the IPs like Rise that have a lot of potential, and build up from that. Obviously, somebody like Remedy would have made more sense for them to buy, but I don't think the owners of Remedy want to be bought by Microsoft because they're clout chasing. Remedy's trying to do what Insomniac did. They're trying to suck on Sony to see if they get some type of deal with them with a game, to see if they get accolades so that Sony can be like, oh yeah, we'll buy you, and then they can be part of them because that's the popular console to have, or the popular console or company to follow. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And no, Sam Lake does not own Remedy. Okay, no. So I think that's the problem with the situation with Remedy. But Remedy would make a lot of sense. WB Games, because of the fact that they are not really game inclined, would make a lot of sense because Microsoft and them have good relationships from the past, and also it would help combat, for example, the situation with like the superhero games. You can make all the DC games exclusive on Xbox and keep the Marvel games exclusive on PlayStation, and now we're playing fair. We're on the same playing field, which now is being fair. Right? And definitely something like Sega, because Sega has a lot of dormant IPs that are super iconic. Sega's kind of basically on a lifeline right now, even though they're trying to do good moves to bring back iconic IPs and having people remaster them, like Alex Kidd, like they're doing with House of the Dead, like they did with Panzer Dragoon, like they did with Streets of Rage, sorry, like they're doing even with what's the new one that they just announced? Oh boy.
There's a new one?
Oh, like they did by bringing Sonic Colors right over, because Sonic Colors was a great game and didn't sell on the Wii at all, right? So to buy somebody like Sega, right? To buy someone like Sega, right? It would be really good because they could help them preserve their iconic IPs, help them bring them back, reintroduce them, revisit them, create new ones, and and give Sega the ability to have the freedom of creativity like they've always had through many years, so that they can bring out actual new IPs that are interesting and different and fresh to the industry without the oppression or the restriction of having money to help them. You see what I'm trying to say? You know, and that's why I say that those studios there would make the most sense. You know, but something like, you know, like people are going around saying like Square Enix, you know, not really, because Square Enix never really had a relationship with them. And then most people would probably do more hating than supporting, because they'll be like, oh no, but Square Enix is synonymous with Sony, they're more Japanese centric. They need more Japanese developers that would be in-house. That would be great. But it's going to be hard to do that because of the restrictions with the laws over there, or restrictions with, you know, keeping the games exclusive, or because a lot of people play Japanese games on, let's say, on Nintendo or on the PlayStation console. But they could probably reach out to people that want to work with them, like Tobunobu Uegaki, for example. He made another studio. He left Valhalla Games, created another studio, and now he says he wants to do more games and would love to work with Microsoft again. If they can acquire his talent and he can build up his studio more and more with money, with the talent he has, they can create a lot of amazing, fresh new IPs, action-based, which is what they need. Which they need that. They need more action-based games because they don't have a lot of that, or even action-adventure. That's what they need. They need more Ninja Blades and Ninja Gaiden type games, or Otagis. You know what I'm trying to say? They need games like that, or games like like PlayStation has with with Uncharted or Tomb Raider. They need those type of games. They need more of those. Once they fill that void, they'll be okay because they have the RPG open world aspect of it. With different quirky style games like you see now with Double Fine and the developers of We Happy Few. So those corners covered, and that's why I say they need to buy more IPs in the sense of to continue to make more diversity in their catalog, because right now a lot of the studios they have, the majority are more Western and they're more focused on either open world or RPGs only. Yeah. They don't have a lot of diversity as far as, they have a racing team, they have the Gears team, obviously the Halo team, and they have obviously Ninja Theory that's going to make things like Hellblade and Project Mira, of course, but they need a team, more diversity that's going to give them more types of games and a more in the style of anime, let's say, the style of God of War, Ninja Blade, in the style of, like I said, Uncharted. Not to repeat myself, but that's what they need. They need more action adventures, hack and slash, things like that. They need to diversify in that area as well. Every other area, I think they got covered, but they need more for that. So as far as big acquisitions, I could only see something maybe like Sega, and that's really not big as far as money wise, but as far as the iconic value and history that it has, yes, it's very big. or maybe somebody like Crytek, right, because of the history they have, or Remedy because of the history they have, like I said, or again, Asobo because of that relationship that they've had so far, and they have a lot of potential. They're very up and coming. In my personal opinion, I think they have the potential to be big, like that the way that people look at like Naughty Dog and now things like Gorilla. They have that potential, and even more so than them, because they're just starting, and look at what they've done and how they've been able to accomplish it with so little. So with Microsoft backing, the skies could be a limit. But I, as far as everything else that's being thrown around, no, I highly doubt it. They will not buy Take-Two. They will not buy Ubisoft. They won't buy, Square. Those are pipe dreams that really don't. Huh?
WB Games, maybe?
Oh yeah, and WB Games. But I told you why WB Games. More because they have to kind of build up a portfolio of superhero games exclusive to Xbox ecosystem.
Yeah.
Because they'll put it on PC too, but at least it'll be on the Xbox ecosystem. And that would be a good move for them if they did it. Instead of just making like a 1-game deal or a 2-game deal, because I as long as Sony and Marvel have those stakes on each other, because Sony owns the movie rights to Spider-Man, and obviously Marvel owns the merchandising rights to Spider-Man, they're going to keep that relationship close, especially coming from Disney and Marvel. They're going to make sure they keep sucking on them, because they want to make sure that they keep using that Spider-Man property, because it's very lucrative for them and for Sony. That's the most lucrative IP they have. And I think this Wolverine game they're going to try to test the water to see how well that does. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if down the road you see something like Disney Marvel buy Sony. I wouldn't be surprised, because they just want to keep stakes because of that Marvel tie-in. And Sony's not going to let go. I know they're not going to go.
Let's kick off this mailbag with a question coming in from Go for Broke, who watches us every single week during our watch parties.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about other things. I'm talking about. I see what he says. I disagree.
Yeah.
They aren't money makers. Yeah, but see, the diversity I'm talking about, that Microsoft needs it so that they can actually have it. You see what I'm saying? Because it's better to have it than not to have it at all. You see what I'm saying? Because Sony has it, and they get more credibility than Microsoft. As far as perception, as far as the media, as far as the casuals, which is a big market, even though they are just casuals, because that perception is could be very damaging and very mind-inducing, right? It makes people think, oh my God, this is the place to be, because look at what they got. They got this, they got that. Even if it's not as potent and as important and as prevalent as something like Bethesda, with so many iconic IPs in the history and culture of gaming as a whole, which is more important, because those are iconic cultural gaming IPs that they started in gaming. They are gaming. They made gaming what it is. So I understand what you're saying, Other Zinc, as far as that they have more diversity, absolutely, but they still need to fill those little holes to have more action platformers, hack and slash adventures, and even anime style games, because that way they cover all their bases. it doesn't mean that it'll sell more on Xbox if they have more of those. Not necessarily. No, doesn't mean that. But it's better, again, like I said, for them to have it than not to have it, and then other companies keep getting more praise because they have it and Microsoft doesn't. Kind of like to shut the naysayers and the haters down, or to shut them up, basically. You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it from that point of view, and that's my point of the Zinc. That's what I'm talking about. And that's how I see it, right? And again, I'm not saying that what I'm saying is biblical and that it's right, and that only what I'm saying is 100% right, but I'm talking about it from a gamer's perspective, from my experience through the years, from being a fan of Xbox, and from what I see looking from the outside in with the stupidity within the community, on social, with the media, and things like that. That's where I'm trying to point out these things from the perspective of what I'm seeing, because it's all about clickbaits, and they're all trying to make money off the negativity of hating or disagreeing or not giving Microsoft and Xbox an opportunity or a fair chance. And the only reason a lot of them now are doing more positive Xbox is because their perception of Xbox is starting to change with a lot of people, and they know now that it's going to be profitable for them. So now they'll make, views and clicks off positive Xbox news as well, which clearly shows their hypocrisy, right? So,
Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Yeah, Spider-Man is lucrative to Sony in this, as far as them having the rights to the movies and keeping it hostage. I'm not talking about as far as, I'm not talking about literally, but they have an IP that is very sought after and loved, that they know they can keep strangleholding Marvel, Disney over. And they want to make a bag out of that IP. They want to make money off that IP from Marvel, Disney. That's why you're hearing rambling that they're in talks of possibly buying the IP from them, because Disney wants to buy the IP. They've been trying to do that for a while. That's why Sony went and announced Morpheus and Venom 2 and Carnage, because they wanted to extend the contract, and the only way they were able to do that was by making that Spider-Verse animated movie and announcing the other 3 to extend it for another 3 to 4 or 5 years. Because if they didn't do that, then they had to give up the contract, because they don't have rights to it no more. The contract was that as long as they keep making movies and making money out of it, they can continue to own it. So now they want to make a payday out of it, basically. And they know it. That's what I'm talking about as far as is lucrative to them. They know what they have in their hands. And, and that's what they're trying to capitalize on. That's what I mean. I don't mean figuratively, but literally, but figuratively. Because of the perception and because they know Marvel really wants it, right? Yeah, and the merchandising of Spider-Man, you're right. It does make more money than anything. Absolutely right. Sony even came out and said they regret selling it back to Marvel. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah. I mean, they made that decision long ago. You can't, it is what it is. But Sony knows how much it makes, because the merchandising makes the most. It's in the sneakers, the clothing, the toys, the video games, the TV shows. Not even the TV shows. I think TV shows might fall under entertainment. I'm not sure. But, things like that. Anything that's physical that you can touch. Theme parks, right. Anything physical. All that stuff is...
Ruben, $10 super chat. Let's chug another one.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not what I'm saying, too, Others Inc. No, don't get me wrong. That's not what I mean either. No, you're absolutely right. No, don't make a dumb deal just so they can appeal the media or the haters just so they can shut them up. No, I don't mean like that either. I mean, make it a good financial, important deal. That's why I said that if they bought things like, Bluebird Team, because they did, the game with Plex Tales, they did Flight Simulator for them. Now they're doing Plex Tales too, and they have a good relationship. This is a new and upcoming team that it's not going to be greedy. They'll be able to buy them for probably a decent amount of price, a fair amount of price, and they could become really big for them and do really good games for them. That's something that would make sense. Crytek with them would make sense because they have a relationship. And Crytek is basically hemorrhaging right now, but they're in denial, and that's why they keep making all these remasters. They're in denial. They don't want to admit that they're hurting. And they also got a $500 million loan recently from the government of UK, I think, or Germany. So that shows you that they're not doing too well. But if they're under Microsoft's wing, they can continue to make more creative things. Plus, the Crytek engine is incredible, as we know. They can make money using those games for future Xbox projects as well with other developers. Make a potential Rise 2 that has a whole lot of potential and people want to see. Something like Remedy because of the relationship that they had. That's why I said that. Or Sega to help them preserve the IPs they have that are dormant, because Sega, the way they're going right now, and with the lack of support, because I barely saw anybody buying Sonic Colors, okay? That's just the truth. With the lack of support, Sega's going to die. And if Sega dies, their IPs go with them. It's going to be over.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you don't want those IPs to die forever, so to speak, right, in the sense of the word, go with a company like Microsoft that has money, will give you your creative freedom, and will allow you to have that space to make those IPs, reintroduce them, bring them back, and make new ones, because Sega was full of creativities. That's why they only keep making the Yakuza, because I think that's the only IP and Persona that makes them some kind of money. And obviously Sonic, right? The Sonic is their most lucrative IP. But look at Sonic Colors, it came out. Beautiful game, great game. I've barely seen anybody posting that they bought it.
Look, he bought it. I just bought it.
I think I've seen like 5 people post it, and one of them was my son.
I got it, he bought. Look at the screen. I got it, man.
Yeah, I saw you put it up. I saw it. Yeah, I saw you.
Got to support, man.
And the sad part is that the game, it's only $50 or $40. It's not like it's expensive, right?
$39.99.
So buy the game, support it, and show the love. Because it didn't do well on the Wii. It just didn't.
I have that.
And they're trying to give it a second life, right? Yeah. And they're making a new Sonic game too. How you think they're going to pay for that new Sonic game? Well, whatever they make from these remasters, reintroductions, these remakes, and these re-releases. That's how they're making the money. Sega dies. I'm telling you, the IPs die with them. That's why I said, put your pride to the side. Be smart. Be about the preservation of the history of the company. And try to bring back that magic and hire talent to make new creative things, because that's what Sega's always been known for. So Sega would make perfect sense, and there you have a powerhouse Japanese studio. See what I'm saying?
Very possible.
Without stepping on anybody's wrong, and that way they don't step on nobody's shoes. They're not stepping on anybody's ground. They're not hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to offend nobody, and that will make Microsoft's platform, again, also very appealing, because now you got Sonic there. You have whatever IP Sega brings out. You can have future projects that are similar to Yakuza, because
that would be
Golden Axe. Yeah, they're dormant IPs, right. But the thing like Yakuza, I think they're not making no more of the future so far, because the guy left the company. So, they could keep on trying to make things like Yakuza or Judgment, but with different teams and make different games. And it'll be good, because at least it'll be exclusive for the console, or the ecosystem rather. And it'll help. It'll go a long way. I mean, listen, I care about gaming. I care about the industry. And although I don't like Sega anymore the way they used to be, although I criticize them a lot, I don't want to see them go away. You know what I mean? I don't want to see their IPs go away. I would much rather them be in safe hands so that they can continue to live on than go away into the sunset, die off, or go into a vault where you're never going to see the games anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am so bad at math, it's not even funny.
Yeah, Panzer Dragoon 2, they're remaking one right now. You know, and they're talking about remaking even the RPG, Panzer Dragoon Saga, but they have to build it from scratch. Those are all wonderful IPs. Even Crimson Dragon, that was a spiritual successor from the creator of the Xbox, was a good game. And a lot of people didn't play it because they were, oh, it's a $20 game. That means it must be a cheap indie game. You know what I mean? So, you know, gamers have to talk and act like gamers. Acting like a gamer is not saying, oh, I just want Spider-Man because it's on PlayStation. Or I just want Wolverine because it's on PlayStation. You see what I'm saying? Gamers are not acting like gamers when they say, oh, I just want to play God of War because it has photorealistic graphics versus Psychonauts because it looks like a Disney game. That's not what gamers do. Gamers have to speak and act like gamers, not like shallow, narrow-minded, ignorant, pompous assholes. That's not how gamers act. You know, and again, I'm not trying to offend nobody out here. I have nothing but love for everybody in the community. But when you say stupid things and want to make, you know, comments about who I am because I'm not afraid to stand up for what I believe in and what gaming is about, without even knowing me, without even listening to what I'm saying, that's a problem. That's a problem. Because I'm giving you the reasons, I'm explaining myself, I'm telling you why. And I try to be as coherent, as transparent, and as factual as possible. Do I make mistakes and things I say? Of course I can. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But at the end of the day, whatever I say, there is some type of validity, and there is some type of truth, and there is some type of facts behind it. That they're perfect one for one, of course not. Nobody in the world is. Plus, I'm getting old. I got diabetes. I don't remember everything 100% the way it is. That's just the reality of life. It's the truth. But that my intention is not to give the wrong information, to be deceptive, or to fool anybody, or to deceive anyone in that follows me or that hears me. No, my whole goal is simply to keep the love and preservation of gaming for what it is and the essence of gaming. You know what I mean? Not because I'm just trying to throw hate just for the sake of throwing hate. Coming, you understand what I'm saying? And that's what kind of drives me crazy and bothers me and rubs me the wrong way when I see that people just talk about me, when a lot of these people don't even follow me, never said a word to me, they never supported me when I bring out great content about gaming or good content. They never tweet me out. They never say, oh, P-Bot did a great video on this or a great video on that. But as soon as I say something that they don't like or that they don't want to hear, their answer to me is, oh, we don't like you because you're toxic, you swear, you know everything, you're arrogant, you're this, you're that. Yeah. And yet they don't listen to what I'm saying. They never spoke to me. They don't know me personally. They never took the time out to get to know me even a little. They never spoke to me on a party chat. They never spoke to me on a phone call. Nothing. So, again, you know, that's when it rubs me the wrong way. That's when it bothers me. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is. It's the world we live in. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to, you know, it just is what it is, you know?
Hey, He-Bot, my man. What do you think about this was, I didn't have too many topics today for the podcast, man, but what do you think about hearing about the new 500 gig Stargate expansion card that might be coming out in November, man? You think that's a good for consumers? Because I think it's going to be a little cheaper, man.
I mean, it's good in the sense that it gives you more options and it gives you another cheaper option. I think what Microsoft should be doing at this point is speaking with other third-party PC hardware, you know, creators.
Yeah.
So that they can figure out solutions of giving more SSD speed with the Velocity architecture licensed by Microsoft, but that they can make them a lot bigger with cheaper prices.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Or the more memory, the cheaper it'll be. Like if you buy a 4 terabyte one, for example, it'll be, let's say, $300 as opposed to buying 4 separate ones for $400. You get what I'm trying to say? Just giving more options is always a good thing. You know, don't get me wrong. But
Well,
the reality of it is,
I think once that year contract is up, because they only own a year contract with the SSD drive.
but the thing is, the thing is, Chuck, is that the solid state drive technology, right? The SSD
right,
is very expensive still. It's a very expensive technology.
right.
Very expensive.
But I'm just saying,
And
I think Microsoft will allow other people to make the SSD drives for the Xbox.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But even with them having only a proprietary one, right? Their own proprietary one, right? Even with them having that, you can still get a 4 terabyte amount of space for Xbox for $740, right? With Sony's option that they have third party, a 4 terabyte is almost $1,100.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
You're still paying 300. No, you're paying almost $400 more with an aftermarket one from somebody else for Sony. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? But you know what I'm trying to say. So regardless, right? Whether we're buying proprietary ones, we're still paying way cheaper than the options that Sony's giving with other second, third party. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, heck yeah.
That's why I tell people it's not that serious. The only difference is that we got to buy separate, the 1 terabyte separate. So we would have to have separate, we would have to have 4 of those slot cards versus one that has 4 terabytes in one. You see what I'm trying to say?
Right.
But Microsoft could make one that's 4 terabytes and let's say be $600, let's say, right? Because then that'll give people the option if they want to have it under one wing or one chip, then you have it. But I just wish the SSD tech went down in price much faster because it's too pricey. And we need it because these games are too big. And they're just going to get bigger. We really need it.
Yeah, we do.
How long have the SSD drive been around?
About getting that.
Oh, Other Zinc, thank you. I appreciate your comment, brother. I saw that. He said your memory sounds pretty sharp to me, brother.
Yeah.
With your diabetes or not, yeah, I appreciate it. No, yeah. Look, I just, like I said, Other Zinc, I try to keep it real. I'm not always accurate 1,000% or right, but at least the foundation of what I'm saying has some type of validity to it or truth to it. I forget shit. I really do. I get things confused, but it's not on purpose. It's not to deceive people. It's not to give out the wrong message. Like I said, it's just I forget. I'm a human being. But at least I'm man enough to admit it. I'll say, oh no, I was wrong, but I didn't mean nothing by it. You see, I'll try to apologize. You girls are ready to go over there. I'll try to apologize. I'll try to say sorry because I don't want people to ever think that I'm an asshole. You see what I'm saying? Like a real asshole. You know what I mean? I just want people to understand that everything I say comes from the heart. It comes from my heart, and it comes from a place of wanting to do the right thing and to be righteous by my supporters and my friends and people that see me as a fan. That means the world to me. It's everything because that means I'm doing something right, and it makes me feel like makes me feel great. It makes me feel appreciated. You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate the kind words. That means the world to me. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man, you're right about that, Wild Horse.
Oh yeah, he said the acquisition of Sega will be huge. Just Shinobi remains today. Standards. Golden Axe remain with bigger budgets, no money, many old IPs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild Horse, like that's what I'm talking about. That Sega has a lot of IPs that deserve to be reintroduced, revisited, remade, and the only real people that can help them get there would be a company like Microsoft. of course, you can somebody like Apple. They have the money too, but Apple doesn't have the gaming prowess, knowledge, and experience that Microsoft has. You know what I mean? So that's why I said that Microsoft will be the better ideal place for them, right? Plus, they have an old, good relationship and history with Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this. This is a tweet from September 16th.
Or even, Tomonobu Itagaki, or look, even Armature Studios, the people who did Record, they said they would love to do Record too. They show interest. Microsoft has people that want to do games with them and sequels. So go ahead, go for it. Be daring, take the risk, because that's going to bring nostalgic love from the fans. And it's going to show that you guys are not just about doing one thing and not the other, and take risks just like Sony does and just like Nintendo does. Or at least that's the perception, right? And I think it will work in Microsoft's favor big time. I think it would work in their favor big time. Like, I'll be like, what? Like, people will be like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And that's what I mean when I say those things. Like, Sega has too many great IPs to just die away and lay dormant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like Sega Forever said, man. Imagine a Dreamcast collection in Game Pass. That would be
and Sega Forever, I agree with you, but at the same time, brother, I love you like a brother, but I disagree with you also, because before getting Dreamcast, I'd rather have Sega Saturn. Imagine having a Sega Saturn collection on Game Pass. Oh my God. Because Sega Saturn, the reason why I say that is because Dreamcast games are a little easier to come by, and we've seen iterations of them here and there through the years. But a Dreamcast collection, don't get me wrong, would be amazing, yes. But I think it would be even more amazing with Saturn, because Saturn has so many games that nobody played, nobody even knew about, because Saturn didn't do well. It didn't do well, right? So since it didn't do well, people didn't know, they didn't pay attention. And when they finally realized, damn, Saturn had good games, it was already way too late. And to emulate Sega Saturn is retarded hard.
Yeah.
Retarded hard. So to see a Sega Saturn collection, that would be amazing. Amazing. But I love you, brother. Please don't get mad at me. I agree.
Marvel Studios Shang-Chi Legend of 10 Rings accelerated
Sega Classics would have made a huge library on Game Pass. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm going to head out because I got to take my daughters to their cousin's house real quick.
All right, brother.
And they're waiting on me. They're eyeballing me. I'm about to get chopped up with an axe. Because they're impatient already. They want to go, so they're going to chop me up. So I got to go take my girls. Love you guys. Love the panel. Love the people in the chat. Thank you for stopping by, guys.
My brother, thanks for coming, brother.
No, this is my home. Saturday is hard for me because I got to do a lot of things for all the, for the family. You know what I mean? That's all. Yeah, man. Us three. We got to try to play some aliens, man. We haven't even touched the game, man. Like, come on now.
I'm gonna call you tonight, man. You gonna be home?
Yeah. You can call me anytime. You know that. Or anyone.
All right.
Tuck call me every day. Tuck will tell you. I don't get mad. I'll pick up. If I pick up, I don't. If I don't, I'll call him back. Tuck called me 500 times a week, and he tells you I never make him feel bad. I never say, "Yo, Tuck, why you calling me?" I don't do that to him.
Taking a dump, he be calling you.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying as an example. I'm not trying to say criticizing my brother. No, I'm saying that he knows and he can vouch for me that I don't ever make him feel bad. I just talk to. He has my house number, for Christ's sakes. I tell him you can't find me at home. Call me at my house. I told him.
And one thing about he might know I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I know you don't give a damn. Tuck, I can tell Tuck. Listen, I'm in the middle of making. I can tell Tuck I'm in the middle of a making love session. He'll tell you I don't care. Tuck don't give a fuck.
Hell no.
He does not care.
The disorder.
All right, guys. So, peoples, I'll see y'all soon. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of the show. To the rest of the people on the panel, on the chat. Love you guys, and thank you for the support. I'll see you guys soon. All right.
All right, Hebot.
Bye bye.
All right, brother.
No, but
right.
I tell you right now, I was just over just listening to y'all, what y'all had to say and everything. I mean, I think it'd be a good idea if Microsoft did buy Sega. You know, I think that would help them out a whole lot. Generate new IPs or try to save the
I
industry.
wouldn't home either, Others Inc. Go ahead. What did you say?
Because Sega does die, that hurts. That hurts gaming. Period. I mean, it might not hurt that bad as far as us concerned, but
it would be a big blow if they. I don't think they're going to though. I think that Microsoft would actually. I mean, that's my pick. That's my theory. When they do another acquisition of getting more another studio, I think they're gonna get Sega, man. That's just my opinion and my theory, man. Because I don't think they're gonna let that go. Well, you got to remember in the Dreamcast day, and a lot of the Alpha brothers that are joining us that are older will know. If you remember, the Dreamcast had a internet port on the side of it, and it was ran by Microsoft. I can't remember I think it was Microsoft 95 or something. You could see it on the side, the modem. They made the modem for the Dreamcast, and you can see it on the side. Microsoft helped them with their online. Back in the day. So I don't,
back in the day they did.
Yeah, so I don't see. I think if somebody was to save Sega, it would definitely be Microsoft. So I can see them buying Sega, man, and helping them out. That's just true facts, man. I could see them acquiring Sega. I really do see them doing that, man. I mean, think about it. You got all the Yakuza games over there. You know, all kind of stuff over there on Game Pass. So I can see them buying Sega, man. I really can see them buying Sega, man, and putting them under the Game Pass umbrella. I can see that happening, definitely.
Now they don't want that. Now Sega's the one that built Power Stone, right?
Power Stone?
Yeah.
I think Power Stone. I think Power Stone is. Well, I could be wrong. I think Power Stone is Capcom. I think Capcom made Power Stone. I think.
Okay.
I think it was Capcom.
I would love to see another Power Stone. I really would.
My memory ain't all messed up. I think it was Power Stone because I think
it is Capcom. I think it is Capcom.
Yeah.
But either way, those two studios is hurting right now. I mean, I mean, we haven't heard anything from Capcom, anything new from Capcom in years.
Yeah.
I mean, besides,
what was the last game I remember that I bought from Capcom, to be honest with you, was Dead Rising 4. I purchased that physically for my Xbox One. You know what I mean? And I bought the Street Fighter collections digitally on the Xbox One. So I support Capcom. If it's not physical, I support them digitally. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. I mean, Microsoft seems to be, everybody's a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? It seems like Microsoft saves everybody when they're in trouble. Look at what they did with GameStop. They helped save GameStop. If it wasn't for Microsoft getting into that, they could be belly up right now.
Oh, they'd be gone. They'd have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah.
But now let me ask you this then, okay? Now, are they the one that made Resident Evil?
Resident Evil was made by Capcom, yeah.
Okay, so with the newest Resident Evil did them pretty good.
Yeah, it was. I bought Resident Evil 2 digitally on the digital store. I'm going to get 3 when 3 goes on sale. I'm going to support it, and I'm going to buy that digitally. I have the other Resident Evils, like Resident Evil 4. The other ones that were on there, I bought digitally on sale. So, I try to help as much as I can because I'm a gamer. I pay money for my IP, even if it's digital. You know what I mean?
What's the name of the newest one?
Oh, man. I think I played the demo. I think it's where you're fighting werewolves and shit. I can't remember the name of it. It was pretty good, though. It was pretty decent. I liked it. I thought it was decent. You know what I mean? I thought it was all right. Did you try the demo?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like the demo. I like the demo.
And yeah, like Longhorn said, Dead Rising 4, It's a great series. I still actually play it today. I'll pop it in. I like running zombies over with the steamroller and shit, and doing all kind of crazy shit in that game. That's a fun sandboxy game just to chill out and just play a game beating up zombies and shit. Dead Rising 4 is the best game for that, man. Beating up zombies and shit. It just is, doing all kind of side missions, wearing all kind of clothes and like building shit, like building guns and different types of guns and shit and weapons. Right, it's a great game. And people shitted on it because it was on Xbox. You know what I mean? They shitted on, that game is bullshit. It ain't this, ain't that. Man, that was a great game, man. That was a great game.
Are you talking about, yeah, I know which one you're talking about, yeah. But,
Outer Zink says, right, when is Sony going to save a developer? Got that right, brother Outer Zink. I don't think ever. I don't know what's going on with them, bro. If people think that who needs to be worried? Sony needs to be worried. They need to really straighten their act out, man, with their consumers. You know what I'm saying? With their consumer base, man, because they're starting to, complain too. Slowly but surely, there's a lot of them out there that are starting to complain about, the way they're treated, man, the way they treat their consumers. You know what I'm saying? It's been that way. I don't know why they're just doing it now. They should have been speaking with their wallets and their mouths the first time. You know what I mean? I don't understand it, man. Don't understand it, I guess that's just the way it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, it's okay to pay $70 for a Sony game, right? But it's not okay to pay $10 for Game Pass, right? They're ripping off the developers. Developers are not getting paid, right? The developers, when their games go in there, they're getting paid. They're not going to put their games in there and not and put it in there for free and not get any money. You know what I mean? These dudes out here in these gaming streets are so fucking stupid, man. You know what I mean? They just come with all kind of bullshit all the time, man. It's dumb. You know what I mean? It's not all right to pay your $10 for Game Pass, you know what I'm saying? But it's all right to pay $70 for one game that you're going to beat and then put back on your shelf or sell right back to GameStop, right? So, you tell me. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tuck, man, I guess we're going to get on out of here, man. I want to give a shout out to everybody that came and joined us in the Xbox Alpha podcast today. We couldn't have our brother ODT in here. E-Rock wanted to come in, but I didn't know if you could send him a link. Tuck, I sent you a message. He said to send it through Instagram, but I don't know if you can do it that way. It might be too late now. But he did want to come on, The only way I can get him on is if I do it on my phone. I like doing it on my, on my laptop. You know what I mean? I think next time I'll do it on, huh?
You said next time you're gonna do it off the phone?
Next time, well, I can't send it through him on Instagram through here because I don't know how to do that. Do that. I can only do like Facebook. There's a way that you have to do it. You know what I mean? So I need to figure out how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So he can get on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because he don't got a Facebook.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Does he got a Twitter?
No, I don't think he does. I think he's just on Instagram.
Well, tell him to give you a call so you can teach you how to set that.
Hey, listen to what Outer Zink said. Thank you. $10 is okay for Ghost of Tsushima and not $10 for Game Pass.
Yeah, that's true.
That says it right there.
That says it right there.
You get hundreds of games, hundreds, and just new ones that just dropped in yesterday. I just downloaded that new Ninja game. I think it's Okami or Otag something 2. I have one. I was playing that this morning. Beautiful game, man. Beautiful game. And I think there's some ray tracing in there too. Beautiful game. Just downloaded that. And then we got some more coming, like 3 more Game Pass games that are going to be coming in the next week. But just like Outer Zink said, thank you. $10 is okay for Ghost of Tsushima, but not for Game Pass. Really?
Now I play like this. Okay, I'm really? Like this to you. Now check that out, Sega man. Check it out. See my son. He the he's a PS4 guy. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, check it out. Now, just think about it. Okay, Left 4 Dead, I mean, you know, the Bad for Blood is coming out on the 8th?
A Bad for Blood is coming out October. It's coming out in October, I believe. Is it October 8th?
I think October 7th or 8th. I think it's 7th. That's on a Friday.
Yeah.
Check it out. Now I don't have to check it out, PS people.
Yeah,
check
that's
it out.
Killer Chauvin.
I don't have to buy the game for the Xbox. Okay, my son, he wants to play the game.
Yeah.
So since he don't got the money to get it, I buy it for him. So I don't have to go out there and buy 2 games because I can play one on the Game Pass and then I can buy the other one for my son. Now, is that really worth it right there? Heck yeah. So I'm just telling you. And that's just why I tell him the same doggone thing too. I said, as soon as I get me another Xbox Series X, I'm going to give him one of mine so he can feel the experience himself.
Yeah.
That way he can see what it's all about. But he know what it's all about. And he's a gamer. And he's a gamer. He don't down no system. He's a true gamer.
And you know what? He bought, to be honest with you, man, he deserves a whole lot more respect that he doesn't get. Like he bought, man, he tried and he got me a Series X. Now if you want to get one today, it's even harder. It's way harder to get a Series X right now. It's really hard right now. And hopefully they'll have some more in stock and stuff during the holidays, man, because it's really hard. It's because these chips, they can't develop enough chips and stuff like that for these systems. That's the PS5 too, if that's your stick, if that's what you like. But it's hard to get these chips, man. It's real hard. You know what I mean?
It's just for both systems.
You know,
so I don't even know, and that's just what I would say. I don't hear people talk about how many PS5 they got out there, over 100 million and all that stuff. That's bullshit. They might have 65 because I'm going to tell the reason why that is. Now the ones who do buy them is these scalpers, and they selling them damn PS5s for like $800, $900, $1,000, and hey, okay, you know what? The thing that is, they're not playing them. They're not playing them. They selling them, and I'll be damn if I'm gonna go out there and buy any damn system for $800, $900, $1,000.
They're still sitting on them. They're out there. They're still sitting on them because they're not going to budge. You know what I'm saying? They're taking a loss by keeping those systems long like that. I mean, they really are, because there's people that don't have the money today to pay $1,500 for a Series X or pay $1,000 for a PS5. I mean, they don't have the money to do that.
So I'm like, you being selfish by holding the gamers hostage, really. But I tell you right now, once these something gonna get in stores, y'all gonna be stuck with them damn systems. Y'all gonna be stuck like a rut.
Yep.
And I hope y'all get stuck, period, because I know what y'all doing. Y'all always trying to scam and all that shit, and I'm tired of that crap too.
Wildhorse said that. Wildhorse said Walmart in Canada gets Series X's from time to time, but they sell within that day, which is true. It's just, you know, you have to. I've tried that. I've tried that before. He got me one. I was going on them sites and trying to get a Series X, and I just could not get one. It was very, very hard. He kept telling me, retry, or it's not your buggy, and then I would get that little swirly sign, like trying to load it up, because somebody, you know, the bots in them will get in there real quick, you know what I mean, and I wasn't able to get one. I've never had a shot of getting one, man. I think I did one time, but when I went to try it again, because it looked like it glitched or jammed up, it said they were sold out. So I mean, it's real hard. It's real hard to get these systems, man, you know. But hey, my brother,
real hard.
Let's sign out, Tuck. I want to thank everybody for coming, man. So, Tuck, my brother, tell everybody, all the Alpha brothers in the chat, where they can find you, my man.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy DJ Tuck Master, the original motherfucker motherfucking Sony killer. I don't like Sony, and I hope Sony don't like me. And I know the ponies don't like me. I want them just to suck on a bone and eat it, and don't even buy an Xbox. Keep your ass right where you at. We don't need you. And some of you damn Xbox fake people, yeah, y'all just kick your ass over there with Sony. Because I don't hear that shit. All of a sudden now y'all saying that, now Xbox need to step their game up. Man, dude, we talk about games that's what? These damn games is 3 years out. So we talking they got to step their game up. No, they don't have to do a damn thing. I'm glad to see what my brand is doing. We're eating good on our end, and that's all it is to it. If you're in and wait for the Wolverine game to come out in 4 years, be my guest. I'm telling you. But we're gonna eat, but we're gonna always eat good on our end. So that's all I gotta say about that.
All right, man. Hey, I want to give a big, huge shout out to everybody. The Alpha brothers that came rocking out with us again at the Xbox Alpha podcast, man. Much respect to everybody that came in to rock out with your boy Sega Man and Tuck and our brother Hebot, man. I want to give a shout. I always do shots out at the end of the show. Everybody that comes in here, I shout out, man, all the time. You know what I mean? So I want to give a shout out to Unlimited Productions, our Exile brothers. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Outer Zinc. Outer Zinc been rocking out with us, man. Outer Zinc is a very good brother, very knowledgeable brother, man. Like I said before, I like watching him talking to our brother 100, keeping in the buck, Intro Media Gaming. Go check out Xbox Got No Games tonight at 11:30 with Flip the Script, Flip Money, and all them cats over there. The show be off the chain, so check them all out. You know what I mean? Big shouts out to Outer Zinc, man. Big shouts out to Rain G4. I've been rocking out with Rain G4 when he used to be with B Shadows back in the day. They would do videos together. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Good Box. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Sega Forever. If you're still in here, brother, we need to collaborate. Sega Forever, man. We need to do a podcast together. I need to get you back on here, man. I don't know if you have a Facebook, or if you do, let me know down in the chat, man, or something like that. But we need to get you back on here, man, and do a podcast with me and Hebot and Tuck, man. Shouts out to Wild Horse 74. It's always good to have you in here, brother. Shouts out to Mr. Kima. He was in here rocking out with us today. We probably lost Tuck. He's probably gone, guys. Shouts out to Lewis L. He came to rock out with us today. He's always here rocking out with us. E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox, that crazy mofo. You know what I'm saying? Talking about chitlins, always clowning our boy, Tuck Master. Shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? Killer Chauvin 82 is always in there. Big shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to him, man. Everybody that just came to rock out with us. Shouts out to Vaca. He came in here. Big shout out to Vaca, man. And hey, I want to thank all you guys for rocking out with me, man. I really appreciate it. Still trying to give away that Death Doors. Nobody wants Death Doors, man. What's going on, man? It was donated from our brother Smitty Smith, man. Nobody is, wants Death Doors, man. I'm gonna hold on to it though. Somebody will get it someday, and enjoy the game because it is a good game. It is a good game, man. But you know what, guys? We're eating good over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to get on that Game Pass train, bro. You can't go wrong with Game Pass. You don't even have to buy a game. You don't have to buy a game physically. You know what I'm saying? You can just, if you're not into that, all you got a whole digital library. You can't go wrong. You can play on your laptop, your phone, your Xbox. If you don't want an Xbox, Xbox is all about choices. And I love choices, man. I love choices. And I know you guys too. Do too, all right? Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life, brothers. We don't die, we multiply. Peace. Outro.